Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. I want to start off by saying I wasn't planning on doing this reading today. I was actually going to take a little bit of a break from doing so many channelings between my typical Monday, Wednesday, Friday readings. But this particular masculine has been coming through in a really powerful way over and over again all day. So I don't know what divine feminine this reading is for, but the first thing you need to know is that the masculine energy connected to you is very assertive in how they feel about you internally, meaning they are sending you a lot of really heavy energy. The thing is, I feel this masculine isn't really doing anything about it in the moment. Unlike with a lot of my recent readings where I wouldn't really receive the download consciously prior to recording, this is very different. There's actually been a lot of really conscious downloads coming through about this particular masculine. I am going to be sharing those with you in a moment, but first, for those of you who are new here, hello, welcome, thank you for tuning in to the channel. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Now, as you can hear, my voice is a tiny bit hoarse, but I'm not sick or anything like that. I feel that this is a throat chakra activation happening collectively right now for divine feminines particularly, but this also represents the fact that the masculine energy who's been coming through is someone who is really energetically clearing his throat chakra. I wanted to say like he's clearing his throat because he wants to say something to you, divine feminine. I'm getting the number 777 for someone. And I do want to share some of the conscious downloads I've been receiving. As always, if you would like to manifest a specific message from the reading, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. This does allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you, both here in this video, also in future videos as well. But I do have to tell you right away, this reading does feel very hyper specific to a group of divine feminines, so it will not be for everyone, and only take this if it does connect with you. Now, some of the conscious downloads I've been receiving, let's just get right into it. So first of all, this is a very deep soul connection. Very ancient, I want to say. This also has the feeling of a connection that has been going on for a while in the physical 3D world. Now, that might not necessarily be the case for all of you, but I'm getting that for 80 to 90% plus of people this message is for. This is a masculine that you've been consciously connected to for a very long time. Whether this is months, years, for some of you, this could even be decades. This feels like also another conscious download I'm getting from this person is this is someone who will seem to at times disappear from your consciousness, and then all of the sudden they come back in full force, stronger than ever before. So this might be someone that you don't actively talk to, engage with, interact with, or possibly even think or dream about for, let's say, weeks or months at a time. And then all of the sudden they pop back into your energetic field, or it's almost like they come online in your timeline, and it is like an explosion of energy. And what also happens is whenever this person does pop back into your reality in this way, and I don't necessarily even mean in your physical life, like they could just be popping back up into your mind, into your energy in a really big way. But the thing about this is I feel like whenever this masculine energy does come online in this way in your consciousness again, it feels like the energy is so strong. It almost derails anything else that you have going on in your life. So I know this is a very frustrating energetic dynamic, and it's very unique for whoever I'm speaking to here. Again, it feels like you and this person have been connected a very long time. It feels like there can be these periods of time where things are very stagnant, where there really isn't possibly any communication physically for weeks or months at a time. And during those periods of time, you might not even be consciously thinking about this masculine that much. I'm hearing every time you start to move on with someone new romantically, or to really move your life forward, it's almost as though you send out an energetic signal to this masculine spiritually, telepathically. He picks up on that signal and then comes back online in your consciousness. This is such a hard dynamic to even begin to find the words to explain. But I know that if you're a divine feminine feeling this energetic dynamic, you know what I'm talking about. Every time this masculine comes back into your consciousness, it might almost feel as though he is energetically sabotaging whatever else you have going on in your life. So let's say you are romantically talking to someone new. Let's say you've even decided to commit yourself to a certain person, a relationship romantically, and you really feel like you're moving on from this person or situation. I feel that that is the exact moment something will happen to psychically reconnect the two of you. And again, I feel a lot of this reconnection is actually happening psychically, subconsciously, telepathically. This masculine may be someone who is very logical minded when it comes to the idea of spirituality, of soul connections. I feel that consciously he might deny believing in these types of things or connections. There may even be some block here because of his background, either his culture, his upbringing, his religion, his belief systems, that prevents him from accepting these types of concepts and ideas. And yet unconsciously, this masculine absolutely knows how to manifest, because every time he senses unconsciously that you are moving on, it's like he sends you a truckload of energy, and then you feel the pull back to him. And every time this happens, it feels like you are meeting or falling in love with this masculine all over again. When you thought that you were clear of him, you thought you were clear of this person or situation emotionally. And then all of a sudden, it's like you'll feel this huge burst of emotion around him. You'll feel this pull back to him that's almost unexplainable, and again, can lead to these cycles of frustration where you go from feeling like you're moving on with your life romantically to suddenly feeling pulled back to this particular person. And the thing is, I feel that when he does manifest you in this way, he will not necessarily reach out to you in 3D. So he might not communicate consciously, he might not call you, text you, but he will manifest you to do these things. Again, I feel he's not doing this intentionally. It's not malicious or anything like that. It's just that this masculine is actually a very old soul and a very powerful unconscious manifester I also kept picking up something about music when I was receiving these downloads. So I don't know if this masculine is a musician himself or if he just really has an affinity for music. Maybe the two of you shared songs together. I'm also hearing song telepathy. So I get that a dominant way his soul will communicate to you telepathically is through song lyrics. So you might be driving and you hear a particular song, and it's almost like he is communicating something to you through particular lyrics of that song on a telepathic level. I'm hearing his soul say, I send you songs so you'll remember me, or so that you won't forget about me. This masculine is really afraid of you forgetting him, leaving him in the past. But he also has this sense as though, because from the hidden oracle, right away at the beginning of the reading, I pulled the card, I know I messed up everything. I feel this masculine sees you, divine feminine, as the love of his life. That was coming through really strongly all day. Like this masculine seeing you as his person, as the love of his life. I'm also getting that, just to put it bluntly, everyone this masculine may have tried to date or to talk to romantically between perhaps when your connection ended or when you separated, and now has been nothing but a distraction. That message was coming through really strongly, like hearing them say, everyone and everything else just feels like a distraction from you, divine feminine. You are this masculine's person. They've known it since they met you, since they connected with you the first time, and they've never actually been able to let go of you, even though I feel they've done a really good job making it look like they have moved on in the physical, whether this means they've been really focused on themselves, their life, really disconnected from you in 3D. It really doesn't matter. I feel that this masculine also has been thinking a lot about kissing you, or about the chemistry they felt if the two of you ever did kiss or physically connect in some way. But for some reason, I'm specifically hearing kissing. I feel that they have never experienced the same chemistry they had with you with anyone else. For someone who's tuning into here, there's a very specific message that you and this masculine could kiss or hold each other or something like that for a really long time. And they've not been able to forget how the two of you almost went into this kind of time vortex. And it's like they could have just kissed you forever. That's what I'm hearing from a masculine here. Also a real longing to be physically close to you, to connect with you in that type of way again. With the cards, the 8 of Swords reversed and also the 7 of Cups upright, I feel that the masculine sees you almost as this impossible dream, like as their unattainable ideal. They're also seeing you or perceiving you, divine feminine, as someone who has a lot of options and choices at this time. Now, it's also possible that the universe is sending this masculine back into your life to present you with another option or choice. But of course, only you will know if that connects for you. You could be someone who has been potentially dating or in a connection with someone else, and it's almost like this masculine has presented himself to you in the spiritual realm, telepathically, psychically, as another option. It's like his soul is knocking at your door saying, here I am, I'm another potential option for you, even though I know it's been possibly a long time since we've really fully connected in the physical world. With the relationships card, I feel that the masculine here sees himself as having had a lot of bad luck in romantic relationships specifically. And that still applies even if this masculine has connected with other feminine energies since the two of you connected, divine feminine, in the physical. I feel that they see themselves as, for some reason, I'm hearing perpetually single. They may be someone who dates casually, but really struggles to develop a deeper bond. I'm hearing their friends and family even know that the reason this is happening is because of you, Divine Feminine. And when I say because of you, I mean because even their friends and family are aware that the way they felt and still feel for you is so rare and so unique. It's almost made it impossible for them to fully connect with anyone else. In fact, I have to say, this is so specific, but for someone listening, we have the denial card reversed, almost like a masculine here was in denial about this. And I feel very strongly someone close to them has actually told them, hey, the reason you've not been able to date or connect with other feminine energies is because you are still in love with Divine Feminine. Now, of course, I would say insert your name there because they wouldn't actually use the term Divine Feminine, of course. But I feel as though this masculine has been in denial about their feelings for you, possibly for months, years, maybe even decades. And someone close to them that they really trust has pointed out to them this truth. They've said, everything always points back to her, to Divine Feminine. You are not going to be able to forget this person. And if you don't take some kind of action towards her, if you don't tell her how you've been feeling all this time, you are going to regret it. That is what this person has been saying to this particular masculine. And again, I rarely channel something this specific, but I'm telling you, this is a very specific message for someone listening. This person is no longer in denial about you because of what this person close to them has pointed out to them. Because it's been pointed out, I'm hearing it's been revealed to them either in a dream, by someone around them. It's been revealed to them in a conscious way that you are their person. I'm hearing the universe, God, whatever they connect with spiritually as their higher power, has revealed to them in a conscious way that you are the one they are meant to be with, that you are their person. And that if they don't take action towards you with the it's time to take action card, the new moon in Aries, they are going to regret it. Something is really pushing them into action. For some reason, I keep hearing something about a phone call. So for some of you, this masculine could come in wanting to talk on the phone with you, wanting to catch up or have some kind of conversation. But I feel the true meaning and purpose, the secret meaning of wanting to have this conversation is they actually want to reveal to you what's been revealed to them, this thing that's been illuminated within them, which is really how they've always been feeling about you. This has the feeling, once again, of a masculine who's been in denial for a long time, who's now had it revealed to them. I saw the number 1717. That they are never going to be able to forget you or let you go. And that's really pushing them into their King of Wands energy, this leadership energy. I'm also getting the sense that the masculine is coming out of some kind of haze or fog here karmically. There's been some type of karmic situation around them that has caused them to be in this denial. For some of these masculines, I'm getting this actually could be a social environment. So this could be a friend group. This could be a co-working environment, a work or a college environment. There's something here that's almost been clouding their judgment for a while or clouding their perception. And I feel almost as though they were around certain people who did not have their best interest in heart and who were very unlike them at a soul level, who didn't really understand them at a soul level. And I feel they're almost returning back to their roots here, returning back to their core. I keep seeing someone who may have lost touch with their childhood friends, people who really got them at a soul level, whether it was family, friends, people from childhood, and connected with or fell into a group of friends, a corporate environment, a social environment that was very different from who they really were at a soul level. And now there's almost the energy of them coming back around again to those roots, to who they really are. Now, take this as it connects. It's a very strange, unique, and specific energy coming through this reading. But what just keeps grabbing my attention from the cards is that early card I pulled, that I know I messed up everything card, because I feel that's the dominant thing on this masculine's mind, the sense that they have made some type of a mistake here, perhaps even early on, a long time ago in your connection, that they thought they'd be able to move beyond or to move past, but they're still living with that regret. I'm hearing the regret of letting you walk away or letting you go or not standing by you when you really needed them. I'm feeling some sense of betrayal here that may have happened a long time ago with this person. So I'm sensing that you, Divine Feminine, at a soul level, at a really deep, raw, emotional level, may have felt betrayed by this masculine in a time of need. I'm getting that he may have been convinced by someone around him, a family member. I'm feeling a family member, a friend, a karmic, someone around him convinced him at the time to either abandon you, betray you, or to not be there for you when things were really messy or difficult. And at that moment, I feel he made what is now the biggest mistake of his life. He regrets letting you be betrayed by him. He regrets letting you walk away. This masculine may have even entertained other options at that time because he believed that this was a connection he would be able to let go of or release. That may have been the betrayal. It may have been that when the two of you separated or had some type of a disagreement or an issue, the masculine seemed to move on very quickly. Whereas you, Divine Feminine, were the one grieving this connection. Now it's like the tables have turned. Whereas at that period of time, the masculine may have appeared to move on very fast, and you, Divine Feminine, may have appeared to be grieving. Now it appears to be the opposite. It's as though the masculine has never been able to fully move on. He's just been utilizing other romantic situations as distractions. Whereas you, Divine Feminine, after that grieving process, may have actually called in some very powerful, new spiritual romantic connections into your life, some new options that are actually very viable into your life because you've been living very authentically, very aligned with your true self. Whereas this masculine seems to have chosen more of a karmic path in the time since the two of you have physically connected. However, that does seem to be changing. It's like he's having a change of heart here, desiring to no longer choose a karmic path, to again return back to his roots, to his core essence, and to really realign himself in some type of way here. And what he's really desiring, focused on, is stability with someone that he feels a divine connection with. He's tired of these distractions. He's feeling defeated by his own self, essentially, by his own patterns. And that karmic justice with the justice card is coming back around. This masculine is facing the consequences, in a sense, of his actions, of the things that he regrets in the past, and realizing those consequences through this realization, through this revelation that it's been you all along and that he may have let you get away or let you walk away. All I keep sensing is like all of this energy coming back around again. And here we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups together. These are two really powerful cards for long-term stability, for possibly even a marriage here. I feel like this masculine is tired. I'm hearing tired of playing games, either in his life, romantically, in the dating world. He's tired of these distractions and really desiring a form of long-term stability. With Four of Wands, this can also be a really powerful soul reunion card, even a twin flame reunion. So this could be a twin flame reunion window that is really opening up, that's been in the making for a long time, that is now beginning to pull you into it energetically, Divine Feminine, if this is a twin flame situation. If not, this could be a high-level soulmate that is really manifesting another chance with you back into their life. So, wow, very powerful reading coming through today. I hope this message reached whoever is connecting with it. Again, I'm really feeling that this reading specifically is very specific to a group of people. So I would love to hear from you in the comments if this reading is for you and something connected with you today. You can also follow me on Instagram and now also on TikTok at Magnetize Yourself, where I post smaller readings and energy updates for you throughout the week. If you are resonating with the energy here, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Also, I did want to share a quick announcement. Thank you to all of you who are downloading and signing up for the Sound and Soulful app. Sound and Soulful is my brand new Subliminals app. It is the mobile app version of the website that I've had for several years now, where I share subliminal meditations to assist you in transforming your life through reprogramming your own subconscious mind. If you haven't yet downloaded and signed up for the app, then the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. I do highly recommend signing up now if you are interested, because you will have a slightly extended free trial period as we are still in the final stages of testing and developing the app before payments are integrated. So the link to that is under the video. Also, I do apologize for those of you who did sign up for the app in the last few days who were having issues with the OTP, the one-time password, and email verification. There was a glitch with the app as we are still fully testing out all of the features, but that issue has been resolved through a recent update. So if you were having the email verification issue, then please do try again in the app, as it should be now resolved. And again, I do apologize for that bump in the road, and I am so grateful to you for your patience. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to those of you who are leaving positive reviews in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. I do read all of the reviews personally, and I am so grateful for all of your support and, of course, for your energy both on the app, here on YouTube, and on all of the social media platforms. As I always say, we are all co-creators here, and I am so grateful for this beautiful community we're creating together. So to close this video, I just want to say that I'm sending you so much love, light, and positive energy at this time. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to connecting with you again in the next video.